I'm going to be a professional editor. Hi, my name is Carmen. Right now, I've been learning a lot of editing. I like the technicality of it. I like that you can tell stories. I like that the sun just came out. I am trying to learn how to edit. Now, I haven't started just now, and I kind of want to talk about the rut. I'm in a place where I simply do not know what will motivate me beyond now. How do you get yourself past the first beginning stages of learning something? So this is my weird, horrible cry into the ether of my way of learning beyond the point that I'm at. How am I going to fix this? It's a good question. I really don't know. I wish there was a place that would tell me. Believe me, I've joined about as much Discord groups as I could, trying to have the servers answer my questions. Plain. That happens a lot here. I'm in Seattle, by the way. The servers won't answer my questions. It's a bunch of other people also asking the same question about their life. How can I get past this point? And I keep looking at show reels of people who are making great content. And I'm like, cool, I can just mimic exactly what they're doing because obviously that sells. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm just copying. That's not cool. I want to learn. I want to make my own content. I got a brain. I can use it. I can develop my own thing. But then I have a stumbling point where I don't know how to do lighting. I don't know how to force the sun not to be evil. I don't know how to film anything. I didn't get into this to become a filmer. I got into this because I wanted to learn how to edit. Why am I filming this right now? I should be editing somebody else's content. I'm working on this to try to learn how to edit it to make it exciting. Hopefully this will be really coolly edited. But as of right now, I'm just working on strings. Let's make a plan. I don't know how to make a plan. Why am I acting like I know how to make a plan? Who knows how to make a plan? If there was a plan already. After doing research, there are some cornerstones in editing that are really important. A montage. Show, don't tell. Have the story progress. And I need a story to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do a project. Something really simple, something really easy, but at least I can now show you the process. The project is working on a kid's rocket. It is going to be a cardboard rocket, so I made a paper cutout to make sure that everything was proportional. We went ahead and started the project. I took cardboard panels and made those the body of the rocket, just making sure everything fit together and that it was going to work proportionally. Then I started working on the roof triangles that were going to make up the top of the rocket. Then it was just the grind of going through all of the bits and bobs, the small mechanical parts that make up a rocket, and making sure all of them were similar size, cutting them out, so I had things to play with for the next stages. It was a large collection of things, different shapes to make up all of the elements. I even made internal parts for the baby to play with internally so they could have fun inside the rocket. I worked on the door to the rocket to make sure that there was an entry point. You gotta get into the thing, right? So I cut that out for an arch. After that, honestly, it was getting it all together, gluing down all of the pieces, making sure it was nice and dry and bonded so no kid could pick off the elements. And I didn't have a design for this, so I thought I would just cut out all these shapes and then put it together in the moment. And that was really fun because it allowed me to still be creative in a phase where usually you have everything 100% dialed in. I'm just decorating the outside to make sure it meets my needs. I have enough elements to put on it and that it looks cool. At the end of the day, we wanted this to look cool. So I just kept finding more and more things to put on the outside to make it look cool. And after that, it was all put together. And it was really great to show you the final results. The final results is just the exterior, honestly, looking better than I thought it would. It looks really cool. Even when I turn it here, you can see inside, you can see all the toys. It's really cool. I really like that part, that there's something going on inside. I was worried about the top part not fitting, and it fits. I'm happy. So that is my project. This is a cardboard rocket. So what did I learn? I don't know. I think it was really good for me to do the project in film, because there's a lot of moments when you're filming and you realize, oh, I want this, or I don't know if this will work, or let's just film it just in case. And you're kind of low-key editing in your brain as you film. So I can totally see why somebody who is filming, really knowing already what they kind of have and want. And I also, everybody always says this, but scrubbing through all the material is really important. I think going through it, realizing what you have, telling a story, not exactly in the order you filmed it, but telling a story, and then making sure it was spiced together in a way where it kept interest. Music played a lot more into it than I thought it would. I'm not a very good sound mixer. I try. So yeah, overall, I think it just allowed me to practice the things that I thought I knew, but I didn't have a visual representation for them. And that's really great. Happy to have that. Doesn't mean I'm going to start making videos. No, this was to practice editing. But it did get me off my butt, and it did make me feel like I was getting something done, and it did get me out of a rut. So at the end of the day, success.